Hey guys, it's Thomas. I'm back for episode 3 or part 3 of KSP Interstellar. So, I'm launching this thing, this giant rocket with all the new parts that I got from that last node. And so it includes, well, actually almost all the parts from here down except for the landing gear and struts. So it has a lot of very good, very big parts, of which all I am using in some way, shape, or form. So these solid rocket boosters, they have a lot of thrust. And I like that. I'm gonna try not to tip over, because it's really wanting me to tip over right about now. So let's try getting it back under control. So, this craft is going to Minmus. Starting to spin a little bit too much. That's fine. But yeah, going to Minmus. I'm gonna start recording again. I'll be back right when we get into orbit. Okay, so I am almost in an orbit, and so I might as well talk about all the stuff this thing has. So since I haven't gotten any signs on Minmus yet, this craft is completely solely purposed for Minmus. And so it has all the new stuff that we got, which is essentially just a thermometer. I actually have some, so I can log data from in space near Kerbin and everything of the sort. It can also do all the goo canister science and just, yeah, all that sort of stuff. So I'm waiting for the 83 for my absolute periap so I can get a near circular orbit. So this thing has plenty of delta V. Time accelerate just a little tiny bit. Okay. Now this time accelerate just another tiny little bit. Okay, thrust a little bit more. 83, 85, okay, that's pretty nice. So let's see where Minmus is. Minmus is all the way over there. So we're probably going to want to do it about right here, I'd guess. We're pretty far away. Let's move that around. And we probably want to add some inclination. Yeah, I actually might want to do a couple of orbits. Actually, no, I'm just going to do it along here and just wait a while. Waste a bit of fuel. Not much fuel, though. And we can do a correction burn later. But for now, let's just drift back up to where we want it to go, since it's a little slow to do that. And so I'm going to actually have enough delta V. I could probably go to the moon also. Because I have, just look at the delta V stats, 4 kilometers. I could probably go to another planet with this. Possibly. Yeah, I should be able to. Maybe not back, but to, yeah. So this is the first craft I've actually included an antenna on. Right there. Might as well extend it just so it looks better. And so, this stage is what's made for landing. But I could probably land on this stage. I mean, it's Minmus. It's so low gravity. Actually, I could probably land it with this thing, but I don't think I have enough delta V left in this. Yeah, I do not have enough delta V left in the stage to do such a thing. I should also, yeah, I should test this craft to go to different planets. Probably Juna. But I'd need a lot more parachutes. Okay, so it's time accelerate now. 20 minutes we need to wait. So just a bit more waiting. It seems to be just the only thing this orbit really will change is my inclination. So let's get ready to slow down. I'd say about a minute out. There. Yeah, this thing accelerates very quickly. Very quickly. But it won't matter much if we start this burn a little bit early. but it is very hard to control, so that's a problem. And we just went to the next stage, so that's why I started it very, very early. It's because of that. So just try getting some control back. I'm gonna throw it all down halfway so it's an even upon the whole thing. Probably about 2/3 will even it out completely. So sadly, we left some debris in orbit. I was expecting that to actually be on suborbital and using this for my injection into orbit, but I'd like to be minimalistic in the fact that, like, just everything that can go wrong will, so I prepare for it. So I built this craft actually just for going through the atmosphere in Ferrum, because it is hard to go through, like everyone knows. So I put on all those, like half the reason I had those command modules is for control, the other half is so it would be more aerodynamic. Because that's actually one of the things you really need to watch about, or will watch. Okay, so we have Minmus set as the target, and we should be getting there any time now. I'd guess in 10 seconds we're gonna get a close encounter. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change my I needed to go change my inclination, or yeah. So this craft doesn't have quite as much control as I'd want, saying it's one thing, it's one command module moving for the equivalent of, I don't know, I'd say two large orange tanks, I'd say, about, or so. Okay, there, I got it. Oh, that will be an interesting one. Well, I'm gonna do a cut here, and I'll be back when I am in low Minmus orbit. Yeah, we're just gonna skim right over the tops of these. Actually, I might want to watch this, because this might be a little close for comfort. Yeah. This just puts into perspective how small Minmus is. And when you're orbiting Gilly at, I don't know, 7 meters a second, that also puts into perspective how small Gilly is. And the fact that Gilly is scaled down 10 times. Okay, so we're gonna land in this little place. Let's do some a crew report up here. Transmit, since we have no loss for that. Now let's do observe in low Minmus orbit. Well, space near Minmus. Let's keep that. Let's go to surface, so we actually know what's going on. And as soon as we get above it, we're going to do a major burn. Yay. I thought it was okay. I thought it was at 5 kilometers, but apparently it is not. So it's going to take us about 60 seconds to touch down at this speed, but we're accelerating, of course, so probably about 40. So we're landing it right at the side of this mountain. I mean, I'm almost 500 meters up, traveling at 50 meters a second, and I have no worries whatsoever. Other than the fact that my craft is a little wobbly. I guess that's kind of a worry. Okay, where's my shadow? There's my shadow. I probably should have been planning to land in this stage. I have plenty of fuel left. Yeah, let's decouple it. Just for the sake of landing with ease. I have a feeling not even all of it's going to explode. Yep, half of it's perfectly fine. Yeah, that actually caused a problem for ourselves. So let's burn a little bit that way. Yeah, that was not necessarily great. If I had thought through it all the way, I would have not done that. Actually, I probably would have, either way. But yeah, this just puts in perspective how small the planet is. A nice touchdown. Let's do some surface science. Observe Mr. U. And keep all that glorious science. Mystery Bay, or Materials Bay. Huh, I didn't know that it was that much like mint. I mean, not mint colored. And if I could just position the craft correctly. No, I don't think I quite can. So let's get this EVA and get some science. I forgot I should also do a crew report. He is going to do an epic faceplant. Oh, nope, didn't even have that much. Plant flag, or well, okay, take science. EVA report. Keep. Plant flag. I think I know what I'm going to do. Should probably get around to get Kerbin. Since we said on the last one, first the moon, then the world. Well, it seems like we got a little bit off track. Get bored. Yes, let me in. Crew report. Transmit. Review store data. Transmit. Keep the surface sample. Now that we have all that done, let's get going. Actually, no, I think I can get one last bit of science. Yeah. What does that one review? Okay, yeah, I can transmit that one too. So review, transmit, and keep. So, seems like we're good for all that. Let's wait till we're at the right angle, and then we'll launch off. But wait, we almost are at the right angle. Actually, we're almost exactly at the right angle. What good timing. So yeah, it just kind of shows how fast and how low the gravity is. So let's go. We don't have quite as much science as I'd like, so let's turn off stability so we don't drain away all our science. I mean, yeah, not our science, all our electricity. Why was I saying science? I don't know. So let's go for pass number 1. We are traveling very quickly, but hopefully we won't hit any problems since we're going really high up. Like, this is as high up as you'd be wanting to go for 5 or so kilometers a second. Not, 3.5. I guess we're gonna, I'm guessing we're gonna reach 3.5. Probably. So naturally it wants to go that way. I wonder how much we're decelerating at. I don't think Kerbal Engineer has that. No, we're not. So let's time accelerate 4 times. I'm going to stay on 4 times so I can get back in a little bit, so I can burn down actually over here. Wait, no. I don't even know at this point. So it doesn't seem like I'm going to be real great at this either way, because I'm probably going to be landing in water off the coast. Well, it was actually the other way to begin with, but either way, this way is going to be kind of gradual, I hope. As soon as I get in that atmosphere, I'm going to burn retrograde again. Even though I have no electric charge, so I don't understand how I'm even turning it. And there we got the pole swap thing. And we're about to go back into the atmosphere. So hopefully we won't lose all of the science, even though this was a reasonably short mission. Only 32 days. And it's about to make that 33. Just burn off all this fuel. Please no aerodynamic failures. Okay, that's a problem. We're starting to go more or less out of control. Yeah, this is a problem. We're gonna hit the G-force limit. I can tell you right now we're gonna break up. Oh well, we didn't break up that badly. We are gonna lose probably one of the science bay because we lost that bottom part, sadly. I don't know, if I'm lucky I could cut the top chute. I don't even know if that's the right chute. I cut this top parachute. No, I want to cut you. Cut there. So if I cut that one, we might have the chance to land upside down if I had any electric charge. So I don't know. Yeah, this could be a problem. I just hope I'm lucky enough, because I need to make these so they deploy at 50 meters above the ground. There, that's 50 for one. Let's make it 50 for this one too. So if we're lucky, we won't have enough time to turn around before we crash into the surface. Yeah, we really could have used more electric charge. I don't know how we ran out so quickly, or well, how I was stupid enough to let us run out. So it's going to deploy at 50 meters, which is going to give us about half a second to decelerate. Hopefully by then... Yeah, this could be a complete failure. I hope not, but it could be. Quick save. I think my plan actually worked, kind of, to some extent. That we'd bleed off even more than regular velocity, spinning all around in a circle. This is the mother load. I thought we lost it. Okay, let's see how much science we got. Probably a very large amount. 410 science. I just realized I can use WASD to move around in this menu. I never knew that. Can I traverse the whole planet? No, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Well, so we got 400 science. Let's go back to the research. Whatever. Science archives. No. And what should I get? I probably should get this since we need electricity. We don't need boat parts or docking ports quite yet. This is just pretty much just RCS. But we need more experiments. Oh, so we don't really need those. We want more experiments. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all the experiments I can. Not really useful at this time. I'm just trying to get us through it as quickly as possible. Yeah, I probably should do this so I can get this. So I can use the other stuff, but I really want more experiments. But I think I need more power. And I don't have enough, yeah, I don't have enough science for any of the rest of this. So that means we'll need to do that later, and I'm going to come back with my next craft. Okay guys, I'm back and with the craft, and this one is actually going all the way to Eve. It's my first rocket that's going out of Kerbin's sphere of influence. So yeah, I've tested it out, done some stress testing. The little probe at the top, if it lands on the gears, it can withstand about 16 meters per second. But since this episode's getting a little lengthy, I'm going to have to show you the rest of it in the next episode. So, thank you for watching, leave a like or a favorite, and adios.